What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, world? I'm Determined Black Man JohnJ, and as usual, I'm determined to reach at least someone that's listening to the sounds of my voice, if not each and every one of you are. On today, I just want briefly reach out to you all because my time is very short and limited, but I always got time for my people. So first, let me ask that you all will hit the like button, hit the share button, and if you already have subscribed to this channel, make sure that you have hit the notification bell so you be notified every time I drop any new hot content to this channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's free. Why not support the channel? You can also support by monetary gift or donation to PayPal or my Cash App. And you can go to the website at www.adbmstateofmind.com. That's www.adbmstateofmind.com. That's the abbreviation for a determined black man, stateofmind.com. And on there, I share blogs. I'm not going to say weekly or monthly or whenever because I just do them periodically. But there's information there that can help us to be better. So let's check out the website. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my spread shop. Yeah, the merch shop. I'll leave all the links in the description, and feel free to help yourself. Support the cause, y'all. This is for a bigger thing than just me. It ain't even about me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I try to take care of myself so that I can be a help to someone else. I do a lot of things to keep myself up, to keep myself in the know, but it ain't just for me. See, I don't feel like acquiring knowledge is just for the person who acquires it. I feel like the person who has the capacity and the ability to retain knowledge and to actually be able to comprehend that knowledge with wisdom and understanding, good understanding, great understanding, then it would only be selfish of me, hypocritical of me, not to want to share that knowledge, not to want to give you that insight. So on today, I briefly just wanted to speak with you all because there are a couple topic matters that I'm gonna dive deeper into, but today I just wanted to skim, and I want to start with number one. There is a mass form of manipulation taking place in this country, and it's been taking place, but it's turned up now, and that is the demasculation of man. Men are being emasculated all across the world, but especially in the United States. There is a motive for these things that are happening. And parents, we must be aware. I know y'all see me sharing a lot of stuff on Facebook, Instagram, all the major social platforms. It don't get a lot of the love is not reciprocated. But it's my love and my passion is the reason why I continue to do what I do, because I see the struggle, and the struggle is real. I see the struggle, and the struggle is real, my people. Like, these people are really trying to destroy our community. And as it stands, if we continue to go for what they trying to put in our pipe and let us smoke, then it won't be long before we eradicate it. It won't be long before we are really pushed into a corner. Black folks, we got to do better. We got to support each other. Black man, we got to support our women. Black women, we need y'all to support us, and we got to support y'all. It need to be a two-party effort. It need to be a twofold effort, because our homes are being destroyed. Our children, our precious children, are being destroyed, and it is a systematic ploy. It's not just by chance. There's things that has been put into play. Is the reasoning why our children are turning out the way they turning out. A lot of y'all don't want to see it. Some of y'all do. Y'all not going to agree to it. Some of y'all not going to agree to it just because I'm saying it. Some of y'all not going to agree to it because it's going to actually put you in a bad place and make you look bad. And so the society that I'm seeing now is a group that don't like to own their shit. I'm just going to put it like that. They don't like to be responsible for their actions. They always point the finger at somebody else. Somebody else made me do it. The devil made me do it. You know what I'm saying? Never do they own up to their own shit. That's a problem. That's a weakness. Y'all think it's a strength because you can lie to somebody with a straight face. No, that's a weakness. And it's definitely not of God. Yeah, because I noticed it. Even children now. have a ability to lie with a straight face. Yeah, kids always been able to lie, but when I was growing up, your parents could look at you and tell when you're lying because they knew how you look. These kids are trained assassins. These kids are trained liars, habitual liars. And it's because of the stuff that we exposing them to and the stuff that they seeing us do. We lie to them. We make a lot of false promises. And the stuff y'all promising y'all kids and y'all actually fulfilling don't amount to shit. Promising them Jordans and games and stuff like that. Y'all ain't doing nothing but adding to the problem. Do you not understand that half of these movies and even the anime is bad for our children these days? They don't put stuff in there that's helping them to grow mentally, spiritually, physically. It's not educating our children properly. Yeah, a lot of us thinking our kids are so genius and they've been here before, or they know too much for their age. They do. It's because they seeing it with, me and you and the things that we doing in front of our children. But not only that, we're allowing them to indulge in things that kids shouldn't even be indulging in. Like, I'm just gonna say, for instance, YouTube. I'm just gonna say, for instance, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. It shouldn't be no child under 15 really on any of those social platforms. Because before the age of 15, it's no way that you have grasped the complete understanding of predatory tactics. And that you could be setting yourself up to be robbed. You could be setting yourself up to be raped. But you don't have parents out here these days that's chastising their kids and teaching their kids and disciplining their kids to let them know that not only is it endangering them, it's endangering you. These children give up information on these social platforms that you don't even know. You got to go back behind your children and check. And that's why they put parental guidance on things. But do any of you all, if you do use the parental guidance and you really go back and check the history and stuff on your children, hit the like button. Hit the like button and please share this message. If you ain't already subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you be notified every time I drop any new hot content to this channel. I am a Determined Black Man JohnJ. And I'm just raising some concerns because, man, we living in some perilous times, and it's like ain't nobody really on that. Nobody on that time. Everybody say they demons and this. So I guess y'all don't mind dying in your tracks. Y'all see it going on overseas. Do you think that's what's going on in Gaza on the Gaza Strip? I'm not gonna even ask if you think it's right or wrong, because a lot of y'all don't even know the history. So, and not that I'm insulting you, because at some point I did. But it was just a burning desire in me to know a lot of this stuff, because I want to know why people react the same, the way, just like with us. It's a lot of things that we react to due to things that has happened to our ancestors, things that has happened hundreds of years ago. But it still affects us now. But people will ask the question, why are we acting like this? We haven't been slaves. We haven't had to go through that. We don't even know any living slave people that were slaves or even slave owners. No, but the effects are still here. You may not have the rightful person to say that he was a slave owner, but his descendants, the rewards that they reap from that are still very much alive. And like I said before, a lot of them just changed the name of the company. But the funding and the mentality is still there. We live in a capitalistic society where it's all about money. They willing to exploit your children, rape them, all that, set them up for it. I mean, what type of society do we live in when they telling kids at 12 that they can decide what gender they want to be, if they want to transition? Don't you think that's sick? There's something wrong with that? But a lot of y'all are so comfortable with society, y'all wanna be, so in tune that y'all go along with a lot of stuff, because it's sad that, and it is not a knock on any homosexuals or anything like that there, but a homosexual black man will get an opportunity, to a career opportunity, I'll say probably 50 to 75% faster than a straight black man. And and he gonna make more money if both of them get the same. That homosexual man gonna make more money. And this is no disrespect to the LGBT plus Q plus T community, but I'm just I'm not in agreement, especially when y'all trying to force this stuff over on children. Y'all telling children they can decide what bathroom they use. If they want to play girl sports or boy sports. It's not fair to my children. And it's not right. If God didn't design them that way, who are we just to make them comfortable in their own skin? No, tell them what's wrong and what's right and show them and stand on it. And if they decide when they get grown that that's what they want, then they do that on their own. But what the hell happened to make the day come to where parents actually agreeing with this shit? You actually taking your child down and signing them up, letting these folks tell you all this stuff wrong with your child and getting them all this medicine and shit. You wonder why they got so many instabilities. You wonder why they got so many insecurities. You wonder why they got so many mental dispositions. Because they confused. They on psych medicines at 10, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you sticking them on it because they got so much energy, and you wonder why they bouncing off the wall, because they ain't going outside and playing. They ain't jumping off the fucking tree. They ain't jumping out of the trees and the hills and turning flips and stuff no more. They on these games learning how to shoot and detaching themselves from real true feelings. And that's why they go out here and don't care. Don't have no feelings for nobody. Because they got a game stuck in their face the first 12, 13, 14, 15 years of their lives. And that's why you got grown men out here that's obsessed with playing video games. Now, if you just do things like that for passive time, I understand. But real true shit. Like, I know some real guys that's out here that just really addicted to playing video games. Can't do nothing. Don't even have sex with their women. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll pass because the game is more important. But okay, if you're a grown man, you're on the game, then you got a head of your own. You can make decisions of your own. But when the children, and then you look at the way these systems are set up where they networking and talking to people all over the world, you don't never know who your child's talking to or what that person they talking to listening to. They got a headset on with a microphone. You can't hear what's being said. You don't know what's going on, what they trying to put into your child's head. Not only is that person on the other line putting stuff in their head, but these games saying and doing everything. Your children out here building characters on here that's having sex on games, that's killing people on games, that's drug dealing on games, that's gang related, that's, all of this. And it's supposed to be a game? No, this is something that's training your child's mind to do something that you ain't gonna be that proud of, or that you shouldn't be that proud of in the future. Something that's gonna set your child up. Like I told a young lady not long ago, baby, I just seen how you was commending your child and liking the post your child was putting up with guns and gang members and throwing up gang signs. Then your child gets shot and killed. My heart goes out to you. Any of you parents out there that have lost a child, especially due to gun violence. Man, like, one of my biggest fears is losing my own child. I don't care if it's to a cold or sickness or anything. Like, man, just last night, I was over my baby boy because his eyes kept batting and stuff. I was just, man, I'm trying everything. I'm praying. I'm asking God, just, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even that serious, but you never know. And I love my children. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no harm to come to them. You feel me? You know that little rascal bad. I don't like telling him he bad, but he bad. But it's just a place in my heart where I don't want to see. Hold on. It's just a special place in my heart where I don't want to see anything bad happen to my children or anything, happen to them that I can't help. So, and so the same goes for setting children up for these streets, man. We got to be more kindness and more aware of the things that we're doing around these children, the things that we promoting. I don't even believe in really buying my kids Nerf guns and, these little play gun, what they call a gun with the little beads and stuff. Even though mine tend to somehow always get them. Because I know it's an emulation. And when you perpetuate anything so long and emulate something so long, eventually you start acting that whatever it is that you practicing, you start acting it out. Because that's all you're doing. You getting that practice in. And then one day come the real thing and boom. So I don't want to set my children up for something like that. You know what I'm saying? If anybody has to thug out here, I want it to be me. I already know the streets. I've been through this. I don't want to just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just trying to act like I'm the hardest nigga alive. But I don't want my children to have to die on these streets out here to these suckers, man. And you shouldn't either. So, I don't like blaming mothers because it's a lot, just to say this is mother's deal, but it's the fact that that's who primarily raising our children now, because men, we all either in jail or we just don't give a hell. We out here thugging, living our life. You know what I'm saying? So whenever we around our children, the only thing we know how to teach them is the streets, how to gang bang. You know what I'm saying? That's sad though. You know, that's sad. It's okay if we were just teaching them organization, discipline, how to make sacrifices so that you can have things. You know, but when you teaching them gang literature and gang signs and giving them that mentality of a gang, then you know that's blood on your hands. So be prepared for whatever, you know, may come. It's just like I just spoke with one mother this morning, and I speak to a lot of mothers about their sons nowadays, because a lot of mothers a lot of single parent mothers are raising sons when they're getting 15, 16, 17. They start noticing, even though they didn't baby them for 15 years, they start noticing how that child starts rejecting them and not wanting to hear shit they got to say. And it's because a lot of mothers don't understand. First of all, you can't be a mother and a father. There's no way. You can fill in the gap, and you can help do some things that man should have been doing, but you can never replace it. And it's vice versa. A man can never replace a woman. I can never teach my daughters how to be a woman. I could teach her how to be loved by a man, but I can never teach her how to be a woman. I could teach her how to be treated by a man. I can never teach her how to be a woman. And nor can a woman teach my son how to be a man. You know, I know a lot of y'all strong black women that been through a lot, and y'all feel like y'all got it. Y'all can do it all by yourself. But the truth of the matter is you really can't, because you're dependent on somebody. You know, whether the system be your husband or your daddy, or your sugar daddy be your daddy. We all dependent on somebody. And hats off to you if you got it all figured out and you can do it all by yourself. But the truth of the matter is that type of attitude only hurts our children. That type of attitude only forces our children to see one side of things. And then when the day comes, because naturally they still going to long for the other side. See? So therefore, when that day comes and nature takes over, then you left wondering, but I did everything and he still come home and cuss me out. But I did everything, he still come home and bust my windows out. Yeah, because now he's angry because you only taught him one side of life. You only show him one side. Now he's confused. And he don't want to hear it from you no more. He want to hear it from his dad. He need to hear it from a man. Anyway, if y'all understand that, please hit the like button. If you don't, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because obviously you haven't subscribed to the channel, because this is something that I dwell on, I harp on religiously, regularly. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my passion. Like, my desire is to help my community. I need us to have a greater understanding than what we have. Like, we really out to hurt each other more than we out to help each other. And that's not cool with me. That's not good with me. Anyway, I don't know how much of this I missed y'all when the mic went out, because for some reason my mic tends to go in and out. But I hope that I got most of it out there and y'all heard what I said. Be sure to check out the website, like I said once again. That's www.adbmstateofmind.com. That's the abbreviation for Determined Black Man stateofmind.com. Go on there, leave your email, leave me a comment. You can leave your phone number if you want me to call and reach back out to you. I'll reach back out to you. I'm all about mentorship. Matter of fact, I got a book on Amazon. If you go to my website, you can click the first button at the top that says for Keys to Your Freedom, and it'll take you to my authors page. I have 5 books on there. Please check them out. They all are pertaining to the black community, minority community, us. So I'm trying to do things to help elevate us, y'all. I mean, I'm about everybody, because I know that, you know, in the eyes of God, we all human. You know what I'm saying? That go back to what I was saying earlier about the people over in Gaza, on the Gaza Strip. People trying to dehumanize them because of the bombings. But listen, man, when you press anything too hard, eventually it is gonna break. It's gonna have a reaction. You cannot continue to press nothing into a corner. Even a squirrel will try to attack you if you press them too hard into a corner. So, not making any excuses for what has been done, because I value human life no matter where they're from. That's why I never liked the American slogan when we say God bless America. No, God bless the world, because God has no boundaries, you know. And that's where we got to get to, that place to respect human life. That's the race that we should be fighting for. But I fight for my people because in a race of 1 to 10, we are in 10th place. We're losing on every phase. And a lot of it ain't because of our own doings. It ain't because of we wanted to be in this predicament. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to fix in our own community. Black on black crime is at an all-time high. And we destroying each other faster than anything. But it's a lot of reasons why though. And we gotta get to the root of it. And we gotta repair. See, it's time to repair some of those wounds and those breaks in our hearts. So that we can move on and we can be stronger and better as people. For our children and for our community. Like, do y'all not realize like America is not our friend? To be honest with you, just look at how much they support other people, other races, come here from other countries, and overnight they got housing, they get fed, they get checks. Black people been over here struggling and fighting. We was here before they got here. They stole it from us. The same way them people feeling over there in Gaza, on that Gaza Strip. Them people feeling they angry, even though they generations later. They still mad. Them people living in condemnation, man. Them people living in concentration camps. And they can't go outside of a 5 or 6 or 7, 8 mile radius, or they get gunned down. They gotta wake up to the sounds of gunfire and being drugged out and treated like shit, working like slaves. I mean, they really slaves, basically. And so these are the harsh realities. Like, when you press something too hard, it's gonna do one or two things. It's gonna make his mind up to do something back to your ass, or it's just gonna lay down and let you continue to break it. In human nature, the will of a human is to survive no matter where it's from. I know we like to think that we the only survivors in the world because we come from the ghettos or the hoods, but it's ghettos all over the world. And there's people with that type of mentality all over the world. And the Gaza Strip ain't number one big ghetto. It's been turned into a ghetto because a certain group of people wanted to control territories and land. And so they took land and forced people to live into a small area. Same way if you look at the United States with colonization. And then they pushed the natives into these reservations, which that's another story because as I've told you before, a lot of those people on reservations aren't the true Native Americans. And a lot of us are. But they don't want you to know that, so they're going to make you classify as black so that you won't reap the benefits. You won't reap the benefits. But that's why we got to get wiser, we got to get smarter, and we got to start supporting each other more, y'all. I'm not trying to do nothing to hurt my people. I'm only trying to elevate us. I'm only trying to help motivate us and inspire us to be who we rightfully are. And that's powerful. We are trendsetters. We are the difference makers. If we really unified, do you know how powerful we would be? Do you see how much talent we have and the abilities that we already have that no other race of people could figure out how they do this, how they do that? Even to the temples and the pyramids. People with degrees still can't figure out how those people that didn't even have a college degree was able to build on pyramids to such specifications. And they never will find out. Because they looking in all the wrong places. We got to know the power that we possess though. We don't need them. They already know. They didn't hear it from us. They lying to us so that we won't find out. But it starts with the family. And I ain't saying that if you're in a toxic situation, you just got to force it to work. But I'm saying a lot of stuff we calling toxic ain't toxic. It's just that we want to live in our own selfish ways. And we're not willing to shape and bend and compromise and realize that there's no two people that's going to be alike, even twins, identical twins. Don't have the same personalities all the time. Don't have the same characteristics. There's going to be some difference that you can tell the difference. I know some. I know it's true. And I used to see them and I'd be like, damn, I ain't know the difference. But after talking to them and getting to know them, be like, oh, you don't know them. You know that's such and such right there and that's such and such right there. Because the personality. Like Martin Luther King saying, I always relate back to this. Judge a book by its character. Not by its cover. The contents of his character. And that's where I want to get to the place of being judged by the contents of my character. Because my character speaks high. My character speaks elevation. My character speaks growth. My character speaks development. My character speaks love. My character speaks hope. My character speaks do unto those as I would like to be done. So I treat my neighbors how I want to be treated. And I treat myself how I treat my neighbors. As with love, respect, dignity, and just a dab of pride. You gotta have some pride in what you do. But don't get too puffed up. Don't get blowed out of proportion with it. Anyway, I love y'all. I hope that y'all all stay up. It's another beautiful day to be alive. Do what you can to help someone else. But make sure that you good. Make sure you're in a good space first. Because this world is draining now. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. And especially with good people. This world will drain you and eat you up. You know? So that's why we have to remain strong. We gotta do what we gotta do as good people to keep our strength up as well. Because it's a battle, y'all. We on a battlefield right now. And like I said on a post the other day, the biggest fight right now that we fighting is the war against black family. The world don't want to see the black family come together. Because if it did, get out the way. If the world took part in actually trying to encourage the black family to be a black family, I'm talking about the entire family structure with male and woman and child, and leading our children correctly, they would get back anyway. Because they already know the powers that we possess. And I'm not trying to make us be any more superior. But the facts are the facts. And the truth is the truth. With that being said, I love y'all. I hope that y'all stay up, stay humble, and stay good people. I am Determined Black Man. Till the next time, I'm out. One.